Welcome to Married with Gaming. I'm Jen. He's Mike. Let's roll some dice. Welcome to Married with Gaming. I'm Jen, and I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day. I want to take a minute to acknowledge not just every mother out there for the wonderful work that you do raising children, but also and especially to my other TTRPG playing moms. Um, it seems like it's really, really hard sometimes to find other moms who are into tabletop role playing games, or even into board games for that matter, beyond Monopoly and Yahtzee and Life. More of the niche board games that I enjoy. Um, it can be sometimes really frustrating to find other moms who like to role play. First of all, moms, as a general rule, are really busy. Generally speaking, we are the social coordinators and organizers for the household. So there's always a million things going on. Also, depending on the ages of your kids or the interest of your kids, they may or may not be able to play with you. And most of the time, at least in my experience, when I've seen other moms who game, they're gaming with their significant other, which means something has to be done with the kids. So you either have to find another couple and you can kind of share watching the kids while you play, or you have to hire a babysitter, which can get very expensive. So that's not fun either. Um, and role playing games in particular, they are not a traditional game that socially has been something that we see moms do. My mom, while she plays board games all the time, I don't think I've ever seen her play a role playing game. And generally, even looking online, if you look on YouTube, you're not seeing a lot of moms with their children who play role playing games. I don't think I've ever seen one. I'm not saying they're not out there, but you don't see it. So even if you're interested in it, you can see lots of dads with their sons, dads with their daughters, dads with their kids. You don't see very many moms with their kids have a YouTube channel about gaming, or even moms talking about gaming with their kids. So it can be kind of hard to find that, but I know that we're out there, we exist. And there's really not very many, probably, moms who have the time to put together a big campaign. I know when my children were younger, I did some like one shot dungeon type things and played with them. So I didn't have to do any of the planning or organizing. It wasn't a big full fledged campaign. It was just play a little bit here. Um, so yeah, it can be really, really challenging. Even the women we do see on YouTube or the live play, most of them are younger. Many of them are single, or at least don't have kids. So we just don't have a lot of that representation. So I wanted to take a minute and say, hey, gaming moms, we exist. We're working hard. We're having fun. And if you're not a gaming mom, but you think you might want to be a gaming mom, there's a one big advantage to playing tabletop RPGs with your kids instead of traditional board games. In a traditional board game, there's always a loser. And you always have that one kid. You know which kid it is of yours that is going to have drama if they lose, right? You can play TTRPGs and there's not going to be a loser. You don't have to have a loser in a TTRPG. So, anyway, happy Mother's Day to gaming moms, non gaming moms, and to every mom. But if you're a gaming mom, know that there's a lot of us out here. Drop a comment if you're a gaming mom. I'd love to connect with other gaming moms, and see what kind of community we can build. So, have a wonderful Mother's Day and a wonderful rest of your week. Bye bye. Until next time, keep gaming. Bye bye.